Hello everyone, this is RazedGamer with my actual 104th video, back here with a new series, RimWorld. RimWorld is a story generator. That's a great way to describe it. Basically a colony management game where you control all your people, build up your colony, and try to survive. This will have be with the royalty and biotech DLC. Some people might see that it's strange. I'm not playing with ideology or the latest anomaly, but it's what I have. So we'll get into what these DLCs add actually in the game, or I guess I can go over them real quick. Royalty adds a new faction to the game, and a highly high-tech empire that allows you to become royalty in there as part of them. And biotech adds in the ability to create new war machines to help you around the colony, and to have children. Okay, just had to fix something there real quick, but yeah, those are the DLC. So let's start. Have our scenarios to choose from. I'm just going to go with the basic starting. Crash landed, 3 people. Start with all this. Map has some stuff. We get to choose our storyteller. They determine, well, it tells here. They create events. Choice will affect story. Basically, this is like, this and this are both like, determine how things will happen. Cassandra here tends to do like it says that she likes to do like have the story go on a curve. Like, things will be challenging, and then they'll be easy. Then hit you hard, and then go easy. Phoebe Chillax here is, well, not going to have a lot of bad things happen. There will still be bad things, but not many. Then there's Randy Random, who just does things randomly. We're going to go with Cassandra. Have your difficulties here. The further up you go, the harder it is. They'll go with Strive to Survive. A little around the middle, a little close to the middle of the road, more on the difficult side. We have to choose a mode, reload anytime, or commitment. Basically, commitment's Iron Man. Well, no, not that, actually. It's you can only save when quitting the game in commitment mode. I'm going to go with reload anytime because my laptop has been known to have things crash, and that could screw things up. So we get our seed, just randomize it a few times. Decency. Okay. We can control how much of the planet, because this takes place on a whole world, control how much of the planet gets generated. The larger it is, the more time it takes, but the more places you have to choose from, and the more... I like to go... We'll go 50%. Choose amount of rainfall in the world, the temperature, average temperature, population, pollution, which is added in biotech, along with all the different factions. And we're just going to leave it alone, have it go as is, let it generate the world. Biotech also adds in the base game, you just have humans, but in biotech you actually have people of different xenotypes. You have people with heavy amounts of fur and tails. You can have people that can breathe fire and are good in dry lands, but not good in cold places. Now, also gives you the ability to create your own if you have the technology. Now I get to choose where we're going to crash land. I like to choose either a temperate forest or a boreal forest. More towards temperate forest. I want to choose a place. I like to choose a place with a decent amount of neutral factions around, because you can actually trade with neutral factions eventually. Let's see. Choose places with, like, creek. You can check terrain to give more information on places. Get terrains and with rivers, creeks. You can flat. You can get mountainous places, places with large hills. Roads. Let's see. Not the best place overall, but this seems like a good place. My opinion. Large hills. I like to have some hills. Have your stone types, elevation, average temperature. Well, that's actually really good. You have a growing period. Basically says what parts of the year you can grow. You can grow stuff effectively. Here it's year round, so it's easy. Forageability, animals can graze. Average disease frequency. Yeah, I think we'll choose this. Have this neutral faction. Have the Empire. These hostile factions. Yeah, I think we'll choose right here. Now we get to choose our people. Everyone has their stats. The better they are at something, well, the better they are at it. They also, as they use their stats, they'll get better at them. These skills, they'll get better at them. If they don't use them, they'll slowly get worse. And if a person has a passion, your normal learning speed isn't high, but if a person has a passion for it, they learn much faster. You can look at the average skills between your people that you have selected. People also have traits. So you can see, Granzier here is a cannibal. And she's jealous. You can see what they each do. You're a decent intellectual. Your medical is decent. I'm not really one for jealous cannibals. You're 71 years old. Don't want someone that's going to die soon. Ugly. Great memory. Incapable of violence. You can also look up people's childhood. It gives them childhood gives them different boosts to stats and skills. And also can make them incapable of other things. Let's look at people. Abrasive. See, tends to rub people the wrong way. Not great. She's a jogger. She moves faster. That is pretty good. Incapable of dumb labor and cooking. Capable of dumb labor, hauling and cleaning isn't great. Intellectual is fine. Artistic can be useful. Let's look. Nudist. Only good at mining, really. Sondrist. Psychopath. Okay, I think I've gotten my people decided on. I did use the randomize to find some better people. But we have Lou, the music idol, turned into a prostitute idol. Wow. Beautiful. She's gourmand, which means she gets hungry faster, which really sucks. Bloodlust, 4 times more likely to start a fight with other people. Bisexual. Is good at cooking and social. Have Burke. Tough. Fast learner. Takes less damage from tough. Good at melee. Good at construction. Want to have someone that's good at construction. You have Kibby, the psychopath. Who's good at shooting. Fine with animals, and is good at medical. Not sure you want someone that's good at medical to be a psychopath. Someone's going to be handling all your medical needs, but it is. We are missing on, not real great on mining plants, or especially intellectual, but it's what we're starting with. It can go into all this, which this is. Basically, you can give people special abilities with xenotypes. Not going to. We could also just go into some basic xenotypes that the game already has. There's all these that the game starts with. We're not going to do that right now. We're going to stick to the simple stuff for a first playthrough. Besides, we'll encounter some people along the way that we can recruit the other xenotypes later. But they'll all have different bonuses and stuff. So this is the people we're going to go with: Lou, Burke, and Kibby. Going to click Start. It's going to generate our map. And we get along our way. 3 of you awaken your crypto-sleet sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. Barely get to escape pods before the ship's torn apart. Sometime later you land on this unknown RimWorld. Pieces of shred starship fall around you, start making plans to survive. Here's the game. We crash land here and with our goods, and we have to start building stuff. First, want to take a look at the world. See what there is. Oh, that's a nice little thing they added. When you zoom out, it highlights everything. See, there's animals, there's all this stuff around. It's different materials like compact steel, limestone, slate. Also materials that's just on the ground. For now, first thing I'm going to find some of this steel so that we can interact with it. Because you can decide everything. So silver, yeah. Components. Want everything to be interactable. Now, let's see. Let's get our guys geared up. Kibby, you're our best shooter, so you will take the bolt-action rifle. Lou, you are the second best shooter, so you'll take the revolver. Burke, you are the most melee and worst shooter, so you'll get the knife. Have everyone go grab all this stuff. Now, so I have some armor. Burke, since you're the one carrying a knife, we'll have you wear all the armor since you have the worst gear. All of your colonists. We have the temperature. It's in Celsius, but yeah, temperatures will drop and your characters will have to deal with temperatures get better. If your people don't have right temperature, if it's not the right temperature, wow, I am screwing up talking horribly. Temperatures can kill you. Let's get everything set up first. I'm going to go to priorities. This decides what people will do. Can set manual. Can put priorities for what people will do. Basically, higher priority something is, they'll do that. Like firefight. If there's a fire in the colony, the firefight at 1, they will go do that before anything else. I like to have that set to that on everyone. Doctor 1. So you don't have any children right now, so you can, let's go on 2 for now. Warden is an important job. Cooking is, you're not supposed to set everything to 1, but I like to set things up. Because this, if there's a warden job that needs done, they'll go do that. And then they'll go cook. But I like to have the cook on. Always cook. Why? It's just important. Hauling, cleaning, let's see. And our best, that's not nice. We can fine tune this later, but for now, just get the few things set up. Oh, we also have a Yorkshire Terrier. For now, we want to start chopping some wood. Set people to plant cut for them to do that. Construct. You will be set to number 1 in construct, so you will. And we'll build some houses. Oh, they've added some new things since last time I played. Yeah, start building. Where do we want to start building? preferably where our base will start out at, where our base will be, so let's see. One steam geyser, two. Steam geysers are good for power, so that's why I'm looking. Okay, one there. Yeah, right here will work for. Yeah, right here will work for the base, right where we landed, basically. It'll work fine enough, at least. Let's see. It's roughly that. Just get an idea of things like that. It's not the best place for a house to start building, but it's where I'm going to decide I'm going to do it at. So let's start with building houses right. Some rooms for people to stay in right here. Not going to be the biggest rooms. I'm going to need a little more room than that. And right now we're just at the survival point, so they don't really need big rooms, but we'll give them nice rooms to start with, decently sized rooms to start with, in my opinion. Giving them 4 by 5 rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll give them 5 by 5 rooms, actually. Why? Because do they need it? No. Will they get... Is there a chance that they'll get pissed off about it later? Oh, it's not a chance. People will get pissed off because... Let's just put it like this. Needs. Everyone has a mood. It's affected by a number of different things. And they will get pissed about everything. That's not an exaggeration. They will get pissed off by everything. So, and that can cause real problems because they can have a mental break. As it says, anything from hiding in their room for a day to going on a murdering spree. Just want to keep your people happy to the best of your ability. Let's see. Steel. Want all the steel we can find. This is just starting out. Let's see, get the speed up. And people cut down the trees for wood. Now we just get the houses built, and we can move on to making like a storage area for all of our stuff, because things like medicine will deteriorate while it's outdoors, so you need to keep stuff up. Okay, one of the rooms is nearly built by Burke. It's good. We'll also need to put in beds, but that can wait for the moment. Well, actually, I might as well go ahead and put the beds in. Just put beds right in the middle of each of those rooms. It's chilly out, unfortunately, which means we need to... People will get cold and upset and can eventually get frostbite if we don't take care of that, but... Burke's going for a walk instead of building. It is one of their needs, recreation. He already attempted to romance someone and got the cold shoulder. Well, Burke... It's not the right time. It hasn't even been a day, so... Also, the infamous 8 without a table. Negative. You can have... There will be tables, and people will eat at tables. There'll also be tables and people just refuse to eat at them. Why? Because they're freaking idiots. For now, to start, we're just going to focus on getting some rooms, some beds, get some wood chopped. We have more than enough wood. Put more people on construction to build stuff, but if your person doesn't, has a low skill, they have a chance to just waste material, so have Lou work on it too, since she can. And, okay, the rooms are built. Everyone has beds, and we did it before the first day ended. Nice. While we let them go about, let's see, start making a storage area. I might not be never build the greatest of the most aesthetically pleasing stuff, but, well, you'll see what I mean eventually. We're going to have to make more beds for more future people, but that's a future problem. And that's why I have problems with stuff like this at times. But, let's see. We'll start out with this. There. Let's see. See a door roughly there, there, there. Why? Because this is just the basic storage area currently. Because we're going to have to expand this much later, but for now we're going to actually have that as storage area, and we'll start making... Oh, this is already poorly designed. Oh well. This will be a storage area. This will be where we build some other stuff. Like... Let's see. Oh, this is very poorly designed already. I can undo it, but I'm not going to. Let's see. This will be the cooking area. And this will be the dining area. Yeah, that works. This will get expanded outwards further, both for storage and for other things. Man, this already looks horrible. Oh well. I'm not an architect. I would never claim to be an architect. Storage area is going to have to expand because I always end up with an abundance. Maybe that's one of my problems. I always end up with an abundance of materials. Massive overabundance of materials. But another day has risen, so... See, that'll be where we store the food. This will be that storage area, general storage. A timber wolf is hunting one of my guys. Okay, well, might as well be a chance going to wildlife. You can see all the animals. Some animals are predators that will hunt smaller creatures, possibly including people. Like this timber wolf is. You can also attempt to tame animals if you have someone with a high enough animal skill, though, and you have the right food type, though there's a chance that they'll just attempt to kill you. So let's take all of our people over here. I drafted them, which means that I have direct control over them, and also they'll attack anything on sight when they can. Okay, Kibby. Oh no, I still have to click on an enemy for them to attack. That was my mistake. I thought when they were drafted, they automatically attack people that come close. Yeah, fire at will. fuck. It's chasing Burke, so... Okay, they shot it. Let's say an animal like this... Here's the thing with this game. An animal like this can kill you fast. They can kill a person fast. So, you have to be really cautious. Well, since we have an animal there, I guess I need to... The body will rot, so I guess I need to speed up plans for other things. Sure, there. Leave the body for now, it doesn't matter. We have 42 packaged meals. Okay. Now as they get to work, I can start playing out some more stuff. Like up here will be like a recreation area. Like down here we can build a construction area. We can build like a place where stuff is built. Recreation area. This can be like a area where we build stuff. That way it can just go straight into storage. Storage can expand this way. Okay, I think I'm getting an idea of how I want this. I'm going to lay this out. That can all be changed at a later date. So now everyone's going to work. And we will recreation varieties needed. Make chess table. If we had the right materials, we could make poker or billiards. Just make a horseshoe pin so people can play horseshoes. It's the cheapest, easiest way to get a little bit of recreation variety for the time being. They just have to go and actually build it. Which you can click on someone and tell them specifically work on that. We don't have any wooden storage. We don't have any storage. We're also basically out of wood. But, yeah. Let's see. Zones, you can... We can see all this. You can set zones, like stockpile all of your stuff into here. Areas to grow plants. You can set areas where people are allowed to go and not allowed. Build roofs, lots of stuff. This stockpile here will allow everything save for food, chunks, plants, and corpses. Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah. So once everyone's done cutting stuff and building stuff, we don't have anyone set with higher priority of haul. See, Lou, you can start. Lou and Burke got together. Avoid pregnancy, that we don't need it right now. Well, now Lou and Burke, they want a double bed and to sleep in the same room. Which, hey, it frees up a room for the future. But we have to make a double bed. Now. So, Burke. First, get over there and deconstruct that. Now I need you to build that. Get the material for it. Build it. You botched the construction. You jerk. Now set the owners of this bed for Burke and Lou. Everyone's... She's praying. She's meditating. Okay. Okay, we have things going. Also, something to pay attention to that is important. Gear that all the apparel that your character wears, like these flat pants and all this, will wear down with just time. If you get hit, they'll take damage, but also they just wear down with time. So, in general, if you want to min-max it, you can, and it's usually better off to not have your people wear their armor until you're being attacked by something, but I just have them wear the stuff regardless. It's not the smartest way to do it, but I do it. Lou, get to hauling everything into there. Yep. Been some time, and you've probably been seeing pirate raids will start soon. You should prepare defenses like sandbags or traps. Well, we don't have them. We can make barricades. We can make traps. But for right now, I think we're fine. The first raids usually aren't difficult at all, so I think we'll be fine on that part. Burke, I would prefer if you would build rather than just going on a walk. But I guess you do you. Please get back to building. We have enough wood to finish building this stuff. He's building roofs, which we need. This room's too big to build. Okay, we need to build a... Where is it? A column, because... Basically, wall can only be built so far out from a... from a structure, so that, and without something there to hold it there, it will collapse. So in this case, we need to build this. We need to build a column here so that we can, build a roof here. Come on, Burke, I'd like you to build the roof here. Burke, I'd really like you to build the roof here, but I can't seem to make you do that for some reason. Why is that not have a build roof thing? Prioritize building the roof in the storage area, or else it defeats the point of the storage area. Archer from the Tree of Rabos visiting the colony. Oh, we have a visitor. Friendly guy. He has some stuff to sell we can buy. Steel spear. A veil. Herbal medicine. Have some money. Silver is money in this game, so... Let's see. Have this... This will be a stockpile zone for food and nothing else. Need to chop down some more trees for wood. This will be, over here will be our stockpile area. Spoils in one day. Ugh. Get to production. Get a field stove. It costs steel. We can do that. And a butcher table. Table for butchering animals for meat. Well, the field stove. We throw wood in to make, well, to cook stuff. Okay, Burke, I need you to make the butcher table right now. Now, with stuff like the butcher table, you have to put in bills. Basically tells your people what to do at them. Butcher creatures until you have 200 meat. That's fine for now. Basically, this says that the person assigned to cook will go here and butcher any dead animals that we have until they we have 200 meat from them. Right here, we'll set this storage as a place for Nothing but animal corpses. Basically, we'll have an area to store. Yeah, we can trade with this guy. Yeah, this is basically an area where we can store animal corpses for later butchering. Temperature does play a factor into that because refrigerated decreases how long it'll take to spoil. If you get area cold enough, it won't spoil. Same goes with most food that's not packaged survival meals. So we'll have to cool these areas off later, but that'd be something we can do later. Now, our research tree. This is all the stuff that we can research to basically get more things. Like, we already know about electricity and air conditioning. And to make power, we know about we can make certain things. Like we make a wood-fired generator and wind turbines for power. And basically we know how to make that stuff, which is important. There's a lot of other stuff that we can research, as you can see. A lot of stuff that's real important, like making guns, all kinds of stuff. Stuff we'll get into later. But to research, we have to build a research table. Now I'm thinking about it, I didn't make a room for making a research putting a research table. Oh boy. It can wait. You want to get research, start getting it done fast, but we can wait for the time being. We'll use butchering, got the meat. You also get some hide from the animals you butcher, which you can use to make clothing. Okay, you're hauling wood, okay. As long as you're getting stuff built, it's fine. Power. A simple wood-fired generator could work for the time being. Wind turbine will require power constantly, but takes up a large area and is dependent on wind. For right now, we'll just build a... Yeah, for now we can just build a... We're not going to be using it for much, so just build a wood-fired generator there. Some power conduits. You can wait on all this stuff, but I like to get it done fast. Power conduits to carry power from it. And putting coolers to cool off these rooms to basically get them refrigerated to keep stuff within them from rotting away. Okay, Bert, yeah, you just build all this. Doing this takes up your components and your steel. Steel is obvious to make stuff like this. Components, well, are basically used for anything electrical. High, as it says, there's stuff, general stuff. A guinea pig has gone mad. He's attacking everything in sight. Guys, just get over here. It's just a guinea pig. Shouldn't be an issue. Oh, don't get to you. Bert killed it in one shot. Okay. Now back you guys go. To building. Yeah, that's a hostile event. It's what our storyteller we chose decided for us. And they will eventually send raids of actual people to attack us. And raids are dependent on the amount of the value of goods you have. This is a bit something you don't really need to get into right now, but overall wealth, the higher it is, the more dangerous raids are. You can change that to make it where the longer the game's gone, the more dangerous raids are, but I like to stick to wealth. We have berry bushes for food if we need it, but for now, we're fine. Cook simple meals. Do until we have 20. Have the cook just making meals for us. With the meat that we have. They'll also use stuff like vegetarian stuff, but temperature is here. It's not cold enough, so lower the temperature on this. And obviously, as it's gonna make obvious sense, the larger a room is, the harder it is to refrigerate it. Harder it is to control the temperature in here. This room is too big. Okay, we know we managed to do it. I'm going to say, if a room's too big, you might have to use multiple coolers to refrigerate, but temperature in here is enough to freeze stuff. Like the meat. So the meat won't rot away. With this room, we can also start cutting animals to get food. Can move into growing stuff. And it is something we will be doing because animals do come and go. But let's just say things can get bad. Okay, wood fire generators fueled. We have plenty of wood to keep it going. Things built. Okay, with all that built, let's build this. Nope. This is going to be the starting outline for our construction area / research area. I know, this looks horrible. I know. Been here for a while. Kibby thinks you should give our faction a name. And name our area as our settlement. Thiveror, sure. It will be known as Salvation. What a name. We'll put a research table here. Then our, let's see, schedule, no, work. Kibby, you're our best researcher, so you will have research as a top priority because I want to start getting some research done. I like to go. Now, it takes a lot of research. The higher the number, the longer it takes, but I like geothermal generators. Because you build a geothermal generator over a steam geyser, thing I was looking at earlier, and it just produces constant geothermal energy. It's constant power, and a good amount of it. I'll get that going. Get all this stuff built. And yes, we can fix out priorities later. Doesn't matter. And Kibby is off to work. Reinstall that to there. The horseshoe pin. Okay. I think we got things set up decently well so far. Yeah. Have some simple meals for our people to eat. Now, something I do like to do, you have a sign tab here. You can choose basically all kinds of things about your people. Gonna set our... Well, we don't have any... Yeah, that's fine. You guys can stick... This is basically this is saying they'll use the best quality medicine we have. Seeing as we don't have any other medicine, that's what we'll stick on for now. We have some that dropped with us. Drug policy. Some people in this game swear by using drugs, and to a degree they have a thing, can help with people's moods. I say no drugs. I'd like to set their food policy to simple once you can start producing simple food, simple meals, because packaged survival meals, if you have them, I like to save them for travel because they won't rot over time. Until we have better quality food, I think we should just stick with that. We can go and start people start hunting. We have a hunter, right? Kibby. You'll hunt, and if you're not hunting, you'll be researching. You could hunt a timber wolf to get it out of the way. Sounds a bit cruel to say it like that, but it might start attacking us. In fact, instead of that, because it might start attacking us, Lou, Kibby, I want you both to get over here, and just instead of hunting it, we'll just go and take care of it so before it starts attacking us again. And I can set some other less dangerous wildlife like a buck here to be hunted. Some things I'll get into later about why seeing this many of one animal I don't like it, but let's just say there are opportunities that a group of animals of the same type, there's things that can cause all of them to get angry at you at once. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. You hit it once. Sometimes when you attack them, they won't immediately attack back, but this one's attacking us back immediately. Shot to the body and stuff. You can look the damage they've taken. You can see how everything affects everything on them. Shot to the head, their movement, manipulation, and consciousness decreased. Another shot to a leg. Slowed its movement further. Because of that, because its movement's slow, we should be able to move faster than it, but I guess that's not actually true for some reason. Kibby, why are you moving so slow? Kibby, why are you moving so slow? Lou, you go over. It's chasing Kibby, so you go over here and just keep shooting it. Lou, you stay there. Kibby, you run. Why are you moving so? Why were you been moving so slow? I mean, you get bit in the leg now, so that makes sense. But it's gonna bleed to death in 7 hours. Oh crap! Okay, they took it down. Kibby, you're the doctor. So Kibby, you go take care of yourself. Go treat your wounds. Lou, may sound horrible. Go melee that wolf to death. Kibby, why are you tending to yourself without medicine? We have medicine. Why won't you use medicine on yourself? You're not carrying medicine. Use the medicine on yourself instead of just... Kibby. You freaking idiot. Treat yourself with the freaking medicine. Not just tend to it without the medicine. If you tend to yourself without the medicine, it'll be worse. You need to move freaking faster. Lou, haul that while Kibby gets over here and she uses the damn medicine on herself. Minor blood loss. You need to move faster, Kibby. Use the freaking medicine. She didn't use medicine on it. Oh, now you're going to take the medicine. What the... Okay, so you're going to treat the bleeding wound from your neck without medicine, but you're going to treat the bruise to your leg with medicine. You idiot. The bite wound on the neck needed the medicine a lot more because you can get infected from wounds, from injuries. Kibby, are you... Are you an idiot? Don't answer that because I know the answer. Yes, you are an idiot. I don't understand. There's literally no reason for you to do that. You refuse to treat the bleeding wound from your neck with medicine, but you treat the bruise on your leg with medicine. Oh, freaking idiots. Harvest Wild Heal Root. It gives you herbal medicine. Kibby's sleeping because of her wounds. Her injury. Carry 3 herbal medicine with you at all times, if you can. But what the hell is wrong with you? Oh, the animal she was shooting left because she missed all of her shots at it. Go after this buck, then. Kibby, I'd prefer if you actually did your job instead of... Yeah, get your recreation up. Bert told Lou that he wants to spend his life with her. So they're getting engaged. They're gonna get married. At some point. Well, that's nice. A group of wasters. Our first offensive raid. This is a waster. They are of the waste... Oh no, they're of the genie xenotype. Okay. They're the Trashant faction. The genie xenotype is... Well, as you can see all the stuff here. They'll never have aggressive social fights. Never have aggressive mental breaks. They take more damage. They feel more pain. All this stuff. They're better at building stuff, like manipulating stuff, like crafting stuff. Good intellect. Good at crafting. Bad at social, animals, and plants. They get hungry slower. In his stats, he's a good shooter, good melee, good at crafting, and good intellectually. He is sickly, which means that he'll get sick more often. And psychically hypersensitive, which is an annoying thing that we'll get into later. Okay, guys, get over here. The guy's attacking immediately, so let's get over here. We'll start shooting at them. We have guns. Guys, one of you need to hit your shots. The whole reason I brought you here, that things would be fine, is because you would hit your shots. Okay, you hit him. Shot to the torso and liver. Death in 14 hours. This room that's not being used will be set for prisoners. Which means that we can capture this guy and... Carol. Girl, then, I guess. They also dropped some drugs. Oh, no, Carol guy. Capture him, and we can start moving to convert him to our side. He has a bad back. 76 years old. Ooh. People that are really old are... I'll be blunt. They can be liabilities. Bad backs, they move slower. It's really bad. Moving slower is really bad. Are they worth taking? That's the true thing of this game. Are they worth bringing along? Because if you take them in, you're going to have to take care of them and feed them. Yes, I'm going to say that they are worth taking in. Kibby, you're my medic, unfortunately, which means that before you go hunting, you'll have to treat their wounds. Okay. They're a prisoner. We have different options. We can just keep them alive. We can release them, which will make the faction like you more. Tends to, unless they're just always aggressive, which some are. Some are aggressive but can be made allies temporarily. Execute them. This is collect hemogen packs from them. Basically collect blood packs from them. Why would you do that? You'll learn later. You can move to recruit them or move to just reduce their resistance. Because resistance is the resistance to being recruited. We are going to... You can remove their resistance and then just wait before recruiting them, but we're just going to click on recruit. Kibby, I need you to go out, hunt this buck. Kibby, you are a horrible shot, despite being my best gunner. You have a skill of 7. You should be able to hunt them. Now, Kibby, I need you to hunt. Don't run all the way over here and then say, oh no, I'm leaving. No, you're gonna hunt. You are going to hunt something before the day is over. Hit the damn thing! Oh, you hit it once. Finally. You finally show that your shooting skill went up. You finally hit something. Don't go the frickin' rest. Finish hunting the damn doe. Get that. And with that, I'm going to end the video here. We have our place set up. We have a prisoner that we're hoping to recruit. Okay. We'll have a bit of meat from this. I'll set some more animals to be hunted for when we come back. Let's do some rabbits. Let's hunt all the rabbits in the area. They're simple enough. Easy enough. Actually, let's hunt down this boar population a bit. Because despite how it would seem on the game, because despite how they were in real life, boars aren't an animal that will attack if they're harmed. With that, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoy this new series. Seeing as 2 previous series came to an end, I only thought it'd be right to start up the 2 new series I have with Kenshi Season 2 and now RimWorld. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoy this. Hopefully I'm not wasting my time. Yeah, right, I am doing that one, but thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye.